baby. Show me your teeth. Hi, everybody. I'm Shauna, and this is Ring of Light Crafts. Welcome. My little puppy here wants to come up and play. Today, we're going to make something really simple. Okay. Today, we're very, very simple. Come here. Okay. I don't have time for games. Okay. I have time for games. So cute. Too cute. So, what we're going to do now that I wasted 20 some seconds, what we're going to do is give a puppy something to tear up so I can do my live. Here you go, baby. Oh, it worked. Okay, so what we're going to do today, guys, is we're going to make something out of totally upcycling everything. And tool or the Dollar Tree mesh, the little inside of the tube, is what you want. This is what we're using, the inside, but I'm using the Dollar Tree mesh because it's small. So I'm going to put this back together. Sorry. So now I'm going to go ahead and lower you guys. And I hope you enjoy making the little Christmas candy kings. Well, Christmas candies. I'm going to lower you guys down. So here we go. Watch your eyes. Low. You can see my dirty desk. And dirty desk it is. All right. So our first step is to go ahead and get one of these tubes out of your box. Hopefully you've been saving them. Because you're going to always upcycle these. They're pretty cool in a lot of crafts, you guys. So we're going to go ahead and get one of these. It's twice as long. What you do is just cut it in half. So our first step is, what I always do is use my finger. Pick your color paint. We're going to use red. Oops, my brush is over here. We'll go ahead and use red because of Christmas and candy canes. And so, there we go. Let me get this off. Will you turn the light on, please? I kind of forgot the light. Thank you. Let me grab some white paint, guys, because I forgot the white paint. Can't have a candy cane without white paint. And, of course, you can throw it across the room. Anyways, okay, so what we're going to do, go ahead and get your little tube, cut it in half. And we're just going to go ahead and put a light coat. You can do it as dark as you want. But I'm just going to go ahead, just for time's sake, because I do have one over here pre-painted. We're going to go ahead and just go over this. Acrylic paint, you guys, if it gets on your kids' hands, it's okay. Don't panic. It's supposed to be non-toxic. Go ahead, read the instructions and make sure. It never hurts to, verify what you hear somebody else say, just for safety, especially when it comes to our wee ones, right? Always verify. Anyway, so we just go ahead and just paint all the way around it. And here we go. I'm always a messy, so it's okay, guys. I don't mind it. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead. I'm going to sit this on my soda container here. I know you can't see it. I had ice in it, not soda. But I pre-painted one. So what I do is I just go ahead and I sit it on that so it can dry, since no one's going to use this. Might as well upcycle that as well, right? Put that in the water. Okay, our next step is we'll go ahead and get rid of red. Put the lid on. By the way, you guys, this is acrylic paint. You can find acrylic paint at Walmart. You can find it pretty much anywhere, but I go to Walmart mostly. And these are only like 50 cents. So plus tax, anywhere between 52 and 54 cents. Probably more 54. And they're 2 ounces. You can't beat them. And then we'll go ahead and get a white one, which... these are older, so they kind of stick together. Let me see if I can just put some in here. Okay, what you do is just make sure it's dry, just a little. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's up to you. Once again, put your finger back in it. Add some paint to your brush. And make sure Grandpa don't choke to death over here. And we're just going to go ahead, and I'm not going to try to make it perfect little lines. But you guys feel free to do that if you're more patient than I am. By all means, do that. I'm just going to make little strokes. Turn. So it's kind of like those little round candies. The whites usually, entwined with the red. Those. And we're just going to add a little white lines. Like I said, it's not going to be perfect. One, I can't hold my hand still. And we're just going to go ahead and turn, go up. And here we go. So hold it again and just keep turning. If you put it on your finger or something you can turn as you go, makes it so much easier for you And, oops, got way too much paint. And we're just going to keep turning. Beautiful red.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just showing a picture, guys. Sorry. We're going to keep going. I'm trying not to put too much paint on this because this one I am going to continue. I didn't make every step ahead of time to show you guys. So we're going to make this one together from this point while the other red dries. And we're just going to keep going. Make it thick, make it thin. It's totally up to you. Oh, I see a big glob. Let me pick that up. There we go. We'll just use that over here. And pick it right back up. Sorry, I had to back up. Doing it again. Oh well. Use my hand, all else fails, right? And just keep going. This way your kids can get involved, you guys. You know, and it's simple, it's easy. I don't think there's anything really dangerous with it, as long as you're supervising, of course, always. And that way, it's family time. Christmas is coming. Kids like making Christmas gifts. Whoops. And I dropped my, oh well, my brush here. Now we're just going to keep going around and around. Yeah, Liz, stop it. Ah, silly mutt. This is my big old ox. He's allergic to grass. He was outside. He's going to chew on his leg for the next hour, despite medication. So anyways, this is what we get. Kind of goes around, put my brush over there. Now, since I want this one just to dry while I get the stuff here, I'm just going to sit it right there. Nothing fancy, you guys. Just real simple, fun for the little wee ones. Everything's basically upcycled. Or if you had some stuff that you pre-had, use them. Let me get that piece of glue off. Yeah, it doesn't matter. And our next step is, I'm just going to cut a piece of this. This, you guys, is, you can find this at the Dollar Tree sometimes. Grandpa, I think my puppy got stuck in there. Sorry, guys. The door got closed, and I think the little wee one, so tiny, just slithers in, and nobody ever knows it's there. No, in the bedroom. It got stuck in the room once out. I know, she won't let him out because she's talking. So anyways, here we go. We just cut a little bit of the mesh, okay? This is what this is. No, I'm sorry. Tulle. This is called tulle. I'm using this because I have it. I don't have to buy anything. And I don't have to waste the plastic that I normally would use in my kitchen or buy anything special. And so our next step is, once we got that done, for me to go ahead and grab my green book here. So I can put right underneath this so you can at least see it a little better. And we'll just pick that up. I keep forgetting sometimes you can't see that. Okay, so maybe a little better. We got our little tulle. I'm just going to place it on here. It was dry. It'd be a lot easier, but, you know, time is time. Oops, come on, stay there. And we're just going to grab the edges. There we go. And now we're just going to roll it. Don't worry about it being perfect, because by the time you're done, it will be. And then you go ahead, once you get it go all the way around. I'm not going to worry about putting glue there. I'm just going to catch the edge and twist. I will catch both edges if I can get it. Okay, I just want to get this one here. And we just twist like that. It's going to come undone when I let it go, but I just wanted to show you how you can get it to work for you. Maybe we can set this under the book to kind of hold it for a second, because I need to grab, oh, this is good. What we're going to do now is I'm going to use, instead of just a bow, I'm going to use Dollar Tree pipe cleaner or little stems, Chanel stems they call them. I'm going to go ahead and use this. I just bent the little edge just to kind of give me a little head start here. Grab a hold and put it around your edge. Okay? Get a hold of that. That way, you just tie it on. It's a little easier sometimes to do it this way. That way you got a little more of a secure grasp on it. And then I'm just going to cut the excess right on off. So if there's any little pieces, try to make sure they get in the garbage can right away so your kids don't step on them or your animals. And I'm just going to bend that just a little. I didn't want to bend. It would make it hard, huh? Something should be so simple. Go on. Good enough. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to push this right back to where I want it. There we go. And I'm going to grab hold of this end and twist. I'm going to do the exact same thing to this side as I did the other side. I'm just going to twist it. Grab a little Snell stem again. A little bend there. Whoops. Once again, wrap it back around my fingers here so I can get a hold of it. I'm just twisting it down so I get a better grasp and they stay closer together. And we'll go ahead and take your little stem, stick it right behind the tool there, and get a hold of that. And then we're going to go ahead and twist it the best you can without stabbing yourself with it. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and cut that right on off. Keep the excess, you guys. You can always reuse it for something else, except for the little tiny pieces. Those I always try to put. Always try to, never succeed always, but we do try. Put them directly in the garbage can. Now we got our little candy here. If you want, you can add a little bit of glue if you think it's too loose. But since we're going to put it on a stem, I say it's okay because we're going to turn this into a pick. So now, just move that out of the way. I have my little ribbon here. You guys, if you want, you can also add glitter in here. We're not doing nothing too sparkly or fancy with this particular one. I didn't even put a gloss coat over it to make it shine. So we are going to go ahead, take our ribbon. All I'm going to do is, because the damage in my hands, is go ahead and make me a little loop, a bow, and we're just going to glue it right on top. So go ahead. This is where the parents may want to, watch a little more with the wee ones or do this part if they're helping you. I got too much glue there so they don't get burned, of course. And then we're just going to make a little loop. I'm going to bring it up kind of so it loops down just a little. I'm going to go ahead and hold that for a second. I learned last time that you really do need to just hold it for a second. Okay. Yeah, there's a drop, just a little tiny drop right there. Pull that off. Probably too much, but that's all right. I'm going to go ahead and loop it again. And just loop it right back down. Whoops. Down in there. I got a pretty big loop, so let me just get a hold of the other one. And I just messed it all up. That's all right. We'll make it work anyways. And loop it down. The excess glue, guys, just let it dry, and then you can pull all that off, okay? It's no big deal. Now you go ahead and you cut it the length to the length you want it to be at. Any way you want it. And there's one of your little bow. Let's go ahead and do the other one once again. And this is real thin bow. I'm not sure the size. I took it off of one I have way up there. So I'm not sure the size of it. But this was definitely Dollar Tree. So, I mean, can't beat it. Go ahead, add a little bit of glue here. My dog is going to drive me crazy. Poor baby. Give the poor baby medicine and it still doesn't help. I'm just going to make another little bow right here. Get it to stay. Get a better hold of that. Okay. Don't let the kids do that. So don't burn their hands. Unless you use like Elmo glue, something like that. Something more simple than hot glue. And then just go ahead. And we're just going to bring this one up. And loop it right around like the other one and just stick it right on there. And all these spider webs. If it's too small, you want it bigger, just go ahead and readjust it real fast. We're going to say that's good enough. Bows. Got all this glue. I always get extra glue all over me. There we go. A little Christmas thing. Christmas candy. Okay, I'm just going to stick this right on top of the Snell stem. And this will help hide it and hold it better. So we'll just stick it right on there. And of course, I kind of slid my hand down, so it slid down. So we just make it work. There's no right, there's no wrong, you guys. It's just whatever you want to do, have fun with. Good enough, I think. And we'll go ahead and put this one right on top of this one. Get a better hold of that one. Just stick it right in there. And now we got our little bows on our little candy. And last step on this particular one, let me get that off my hands. I wanted to go ahead and add a little stem to it because these can be stuck. You can leave them like this and just use them for decorations on your mantle or whatever you want to do. Or you can go ahead and turn them into little pins or picks, like you call them, and stick them right into your wreaths that you're making. If you're making a Christmas wreath, like I have one right over here. As soon as we put this together, I'll pull that one over here and show you what I mean. So what I'm going to do is find a back where it wasn't sticking or where it was just cut off, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make sure that my spindle, well, this stem, I'm going to use, this is off of a flower. I don't throw these away. Keep them because you never know when you want them. So what we're going to do now is go ahead. I am going to this time put some glue on the back of this here, right on the back of the candy. Try not to get too much. And we're going to go ahead and place our little stick here. Now you can go ahead and stick it right inside of it. You know, jab it in there. Or get a little knife or something and cut it so you can put it in there. I'm just going to add some glue right on top of that and make it stay better. And we'll give that a second here to dry. And while that dries, oops, come on, I need something that high. While that dries just a little bit, I'll put the lid back on my paint so we don't waste paint. Okay, put that back there and put my red one up too. I will be doing another live probably within a half an hour, I guess. There's a little doll decoration bell type thing we're going to make. I don't want to give everything away just yet. Anyway, so now we got our little stems getting ready to stick on. Excuse me. Hey guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to raise you up. Watch your eyes. The reason why I'm raising you up, I want to show you how I'm going to put it into the wreath. So I'll put you right about there. Let me bring this over. This is also another type of wreath that we're going to be making. I'm still experimenting with a certain base, a very cheap base, usually less than $1, and you can pretty much find them anywhere. So we will teach you all about that in another video. But anyways, you put your little candies. My glue isn't quite dry, so it's not going to stay too well. And then you just find where you want to put it inside your little decoration. Like this is going to be a little centerpiece. Not really a wreath, but a centerpiece. And you just get it. I'm going to hold it up because it's not quite dry. But you just put it right inside your little wreath. And you just adjust it to however you want it. Like if you want it to stay straight, if you want it at an angle, it's totally up to you. And they don't have to all be red and white because it's Christmas. Make any color you want to make it. Black, purple, pink, it doesn't matter. They all turn out really cute. And if you do black and purple, you can use it also in like your Halloween stuff too. One thing about, I'll tell you now, heads up. If you never use, no, I can't say it. If you never use this type of till, I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. It catches onto the mesh. It will stick. It will cling to anything that has those little, it just does. So anyways, so what you do is find out exactly where you want it. Put it right into your little wreath, add a little glue, however you want it to stay. I'm not going to make this stay because I haven't put all my bottom designs in yet. And then you got your Christmas centerpiece started. And the centerpiece, I will also be showing you how to do the bottom, which I can't wait to show you guys the bottom because the bottom will be extremely inexpensive. So just pretend this is all put together already. I got the piece over here, Grandpa. And this will be made into another candy cane, and it will turn in just like this, and it will turn into a light by sticking the light to the bottom instead of the bottom tie. You just kind of stick it in. Anyways, with that said, I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial, and I hope you guys save up all your little extra toilet paper rolls, paper towel rolls, till rolls, mesh rolls, the inside. Save those. You'd be amazed what you can make out of stuff. And upcycling is always good to do. or recycling, whatever you want to call it, saving the planet is number one, right? After all, we want our kids to be able to live here too. I'm going to set this right over here out of the way. And as always, you guys, I thank you very much for joining me today. And I hope you make some of these and have fun making them and let your kids make them with you. And as always, be blessed.